Let's talk about flat necks and flat frets. This is a neck that I've had in the shop for a number of years. Bought it a few years back when I was building large quantities of guitars. I bought a bunch of necks from a guy who built them. Did a pretty good job on almost all the necks, but occasionally I'd get one that wasn't quite right. And this is one of those kinds of necks. Beautiful Magasar ebony fingerboard headstock, beautiful tiger maple neck, just a great looking neck. The problem is it's not flat. And I mean it's not flat by a lot. Totally unusable. It's got a big bow right in the center. A big bow right in the center. So there's just no way you could use this on a guitar. I'll have to figure out some way to get back in and fix it because I really like the neck. Kind of give you an example. This is a straight edge, and you can see how much it rocks. It's about at least a 1/16 of an inch out of flat. So that's a real problem. So I want to talk to you about a tool we have that might help eliminate this problem. One of the things I talk to people about when they're building necks is to make sure that the neck is flat and to make sure that they clamp it flat, because if you don't have a flat neck, and if you don't have a flat neck after you've put the fretboard on there, you're probably going to have just more problems than you want to deal with. It's very important that you get it flat. You know, one of the things I see, and I'm sure you've all seen them, is I see a lot of pictures on Facebook of guys doing the assembly process, and a lot of them will show where they've glued the fretboard onto the neck, and they maybe have 10, 15, 20 clamps along here, and they show you. And for the most part, that's probably going to be okay. But what I would tell you is probably like with this neck, if the neck itself is not flat, and you take a fretboard that again has been kind of cut with all these slots and really very flexible, if you just glue the two together, chances are the neck is going to determine the flatness of even the fretboard. So what I really suggest, and what I've always done and I've always used, is some type of clamp caul, C-A-U-L, to clamp the necks and the fretboards together. And here's an example. And this is actually a product that we're now selling. It's a piece of aluminum box tube, about 23.5 inches long, more than long enough. It's wide enough, heavy wall. And what you can do with it is, as you can see here, where I have this neck and I'm putting a fretboard on that, is I've used it as a caul, and I put clamps. On this case, I've used 3, sometimes I use 5, but you don't need to use a lot. Again, make sure the neck is flat and straight before you get started. The fretboard will conform to that shape. The idea here is with this caul is when I clamp everything to that and I glue it and I put the clamps on it, and I always let them wait for at least 24 hours. There's a good likelihood that if there was any bow or twist, that with the clamping and with the lamination now, with the neck and with the fretboard, that lamination, and using the caul, that flat surface, there's a good likelihood that you're going to keep it nice and flat. And the end result is you'll have a flat fretboard, which is really what you need. One of the other things that's helpful, and we've showed you in another video, is that once you get this done, it's really helpful, and it can kind of solve a lot of problems before you put the frets on, to come back with this radius sanding tool. And being very careful and going along the length of the fretboard, you can kind of smooth it out and add a radius at the same time. But again, this is a tool that's really helpful. It's a fretboard clamp caul. If you know, buy mine or find one or make one, but make sure when you're clamping these together that you're going up against something that's straight and rigid. Get them clamped together and you'll save yourself a lot of work and a lot of heartaches down the road. Thanks.